Barrister Eze Oluche, good evening and welcome to the World News at 6.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you for having me on board virtually.
Thank you so much. Barrister Eze Oluche, can you kindly please explain, let's start from the Kano State CTC, that's a certified true copy certificate of the appeal court ruling on last Friday. Can you explain what the controversy is? How will the court declare something else and have something else written down and explain that there was a mistake and will redact the CTC report to correct those mistakes? What exactly is happening?
Well, thank you very much for having me in the studios. The reality is that we should not take what happened or what transpired in the Court of Appeal in Kano State in isolation.
Okay.
It is actually part of the combination of several errors that have bedeviled our legal system and judiciary for decades. We have noticed a drastic decline in standards of even the personnel and persons who get appointed to the judiciary. And that has resulted in the kind of judgment, the poor quality judgment, and the dubious nature of some of these judgments. What transpired in Kano State with these that appeals over the election tribunals is just a sign of what lawyers already know. Actually, many lawyers in election tribunals are aware that in some instances, two different judgments are prepared. I mean, it is that stark. Two judgments are prepared and are now waiting for the highest bidder. It has got that gross, and that's terrible. Such that anybody who now produces what is required gets judgment. So what has transpired in Kano State is that maybe the CTC that was now produced was not the one that was present. And that court cannot say the certified copy is wrong. Because that is the authentic, that is certified true copy of the judgment. Whatever they read in court, in open court, can be taken as an aberration. The real copy, the real judgment is what is contained in the certified true copy. If they say anything to the contrary, then those judges who stand on that electoral panel should be arrested. Because they are not the ones trying to abuse the cause of justice. In every instance, all over the world, a certified true copy of an original is as good. It's actually the original for court processes. So the courts cannot be heard under any circumstance to say that an error or whatever. No, the error is in their brains in that court. They are the ones that should be brought to book for trying to bring the judiciary into disrepute.
Barrister Eze, is it possible that our judicial system does not understand the thin thread that this country is hanging on? Most of the rulings they've been given recently have been so contradictory, and the country is barely holding it. The Kano State ruling, appeal court ruling, is one demonstration that shocked a lot of Nigerians. Beyond the appeal court, the tribunal's ruling that transpired on September 26, when they declared President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the winner. Now, is it that they did not really look at their certified true copy before they published it? Because according to them, they said it was a typographical error. That kind of typographical error is magnanimous, is a huge one. So what exactly is going on? And will the EFCC investigate these judges who gave the ruling on Friday?
Well, the issue is not even investigating them or taking it, I keep on saying, taking it in isolation. When the presidential election protection tribunal ruled that witnesses on subpoena must have their depositions filed at the commencement of the case. That was silly, grossly silly. But the Supreme Court affirmed that grossly silly decision. The same election petition tribunal at the presidential level ruled that INEC's bylaws and regulations are immaterial, that INEC can do whatsoever it wishes. And the Supreme Court of the country, the apex court, affirmed that INEC's decision. So when these things begin to happen and people keep quiet, one day we'll get a situation that we are seeing in 1920, and that will be complete judgment of the court. It has gotten to that ridiculous level. I keep on asking Nigerians, don't take this kind of incident in isolation. It has been happening in all states. Judgments are available for whoever is the highest bidder. What else do Nigerians expect when the judges appoint their cronies, their mistresses, their children, their friends and acquaintances as judicial officers? In the current list of those who have made the federal high court judges in Nigeria, the current chief of Nigeria has a son who is on the list. The retired justice from Rivers State, the senior justice, has two of her children, two daughters, made judges in the high court system of this country. And we are surprised that we have two contradictory judgments from the court in Kano. Come on. Nigerians should begin to get used to this, and when we are tired of it, we put a stop to this nonsense, because it is absolute errant nonsense. What has gone on, not just with the judicial system, but with the entire electoral process in this country.
Is it possible that the judiciary